Let's be honest, gentlemen. Have you ever looked down and thought something doesn't feel the same anymore? Maybe it's not as full, not as firm, or not as responsive as it used to be. And you tell yourself, well, I'm just getting older. But that's not the real reason. What's actually happening is this. Your blood flow, the very pressure that fills and nourishes that tissue, is quietly weakening. And when that circulation drops, the tissue there slowly loses elasticity. That's why many men over 60 experience what I call the quiet shrink. But here's the good news. You can reverse it, naturally, not with pills, not with surgery, but by retraining your blood vessels to open up again. I'm Dr. Evelyn Hart, a board-certified urologist. For over 25 years, I've helped men rebuild their circulation and confidence, safely, without prescription drugs. And today, I'm going to show you how to restore the natural fullness you once had, simply by fixing the way your blood flows. Pause. Because when blood flow improves, everything else follows. Strength, stamina, even size. You see, after 60, your nitric oxide levels, that's the gas your body uses to expand blood vessels, can drop by over 60%. Without it, your arteries stiffen, like an old garden hose that's been left in the sun too long. No matter how much water you pour in, it never fills the same way. That's exactly what happens inside your body. But here's the exciting part. Your body can relearn how to open those blood vessels again. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you the simple morning habit that restores blood flow down there, naturally, safely, and surprisingly fast. Here's what really happens as we age, in your 20s and 30s. Your blood vessels acted like young, flexible rubber tubes. Every heartbeat sent a strong wave of blood that filled every inch of your body, including where it matters most. But after 50, those same vessels begin to stiffen. The inner lining, what doctors call the endothelium, becomes less responsive. It stops producing enough nitric oxide, that tiny molecule responsible for telling your arteries, relax, open up. Without that signal, the arteries feeding the pelvic region don't fully expand anymore, and when less blood gets in, the tissue slowly loses its stretch to its natural fullness. You're not broken, and you haven't lost anything permanently. Your body is simply undercirculated. In fact, a Johns Hopkins study found that men with lower nitric oxide levels had up to 13% less vascular volume in that region compared to those with healthy flow. That's why it's not about testosterone. It's not even about libido. It's about hydraulics. Think of it like a garden hose that's lost pressure. No matter how much water you pump, if the hose is stiff and the valve is narrow, the flow weakens and the hose never expands the way it used to. The good news? That hose, your blood vessels, can be retrained. And when you do, something remarkable happens. Your natural form and function begin to return. I'll show you exactly how that works. Starting with 3 circulation triggers that every man over 60 needs to reactivate. So how do we retrain those blood vessels? It all comes down to 3 simple triggers that tell your body, hey, it's time to move blood again. Most men never activate them. That's why circulation fades quietly year after year. Every time you take a slow, deep breath and tighten the muscles at the base of your pelvis, the ones you'd use to stop urinating midstream, you're sending a direct signal to your lower arteries. It tells them, open up. This tiny motion increases blood flow to the pelvic region by up to 25%. Even without exercise, do it 5 times each morning while standing tall. It's like flipping the switch that wakes your circulation up. Next, your diet. Nature already gave you the most powerful vasodilators in your kitchen. Beets, pomegranates, garlic, and ginger. Just half a glass of beet juice or a few slices of fresh ginger each morning can restore your nitric oxide levels within 2 weeks. One 2019 study found that older men who added beet juice daily improved pelvic blood flow by 21%. Naturally. Finally, your minerals. Magnesium relaxes the smooth muscles of your arteries, while zinc supports healthy hormone balance. The two work hand in hand. Just 200 milligrams of magnesium and 10 milligrams of zinc per day can help your blood vessels stay flexible and responsive again. It's like giving your circulation system fresh oil after years of friction. When these three triggers work together, oxygen, nitric oxide, and minerals, your body starts to relearn pressure. And once that internal pressure returns, so does the strength, the firmness, and the confidence that so many men thought was gone for good. Now let's take it one step further. I'll show you a simple 3-minute morning flow routine that actually teaches your body to hold that blood longer and stronger. Now that you know what turns circulation back on, let's put it into action. Here's what I call the morning flow routine. It takes just 3 minutes, but it reteaches your body how to move blood like it did decades ago, right after you wake up. Drink 1 large glass of warm water with a slice of fresh ginger or half a teaspoon of beet powder. The warmth expands your capillaries, and the natural nitrates give your arteries that first spark of nitric oxide. Within minutes, your circulation starts to stir awake. You might even feel a gentle warmth moving through your core. Now sit or stand tall. Take a slow breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 2, then exhale slowly through your mouth. As you breathe out, gently tighten the pelvic muscles, just like you'd stop the flow of urine. Do this for 5 cycles. This motion pumps fresh oxygen-rich blood into the lower arteries. A natural hydraulic training for your vessels. Every breath you take here is like squeezing a hand pump. You're literally teaching your body pressure control again. Step 3, the reboot stretch finally. Place both hands on your hips, roll your shoulders back, and lift your chest as you inhale deeply. Hold that posture for 5 seconds. Then relax. This simple stretch activates the vagus nerve and opens the abdominal aorta, the main highway that feeds your pelvic circulation. It's a signal to your entire system. Flow is back on. If you follow this for just 14 mornings, you'll start noticing something remarkable. More warmth, better energy, and a stronger sense of presence in your body. That's not magic. That's blood flow returning to where it belongs. And next, I'll show you how to lock those gains in so your circulation doesn't just wake up, it stays strong all day long. Now, I want to challenge you, not with pills, not with workouts, but with awareness. For the next 14 days, make this your first 3 minutes every morning. 1 glass of warm beet ginger water, 5 deep pelvic breaths, 1 full body stretch. That's it. No excuses, no special equipment, just you, your breath, and your blood flow. Here's what most men notice by day 7. A gentle warmth returning to the lower abdomen, better morning energy, clearer focus. That's your body waking up. And by day 14, that warmth becomes stability, steadier circulation, better tone, and yes, even visible fullness. Remember, you're not making anything bigger. You're simply giving back what poor blood flow quietly took away. I always tell my patients, write down your progress. Don't just rely on memory. Keep a simple note on your phone. How do I feel today? Did I complete my flow routine? You'll be surprised how quickly your body starts to reward consistency. And when you see those small wins, more energy, stronger mornings, sharper confidence, you'll know exactly what's happening inside. Your arteries are relearning flexibility. Your nitric oxide is rebuilding, and your body is remembering how to perform again. In a moment, I'll explain how to keep those results long-term, so your circulation stays young, strong, and stable for years to come. After 60, staying strong isn't just about exercise or supplements. It's about keeping your circulation young, because when your blood moves freely, it delivers oxygen, hormones, and nutrients to every cell that defines who you are as a man. Most people think aging is about losing energy or muscle. But the truth is, aging begins when blood stops moving efficiently. Poor circulation is silent. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't warn you. It just slowly steals warmth, strength, and vitality until you forget how alive you used to feel. But when you rebuild blood flow, you don't just restore function, you restore confidence. You begin to stand taller, breathe deeper, sleep better. That's what vitality really means. Not chasing youth, but reactivating life itself. Every heartbeat, every deep breath, Every glass of that warm ginger beet water is a reminder that your body still remembers how to thrive. You're not fighting time. You're reconnecting with it. And once you feel that energy returning, you'll realize this wasn't about size at all. It was about flow, the quiet current of life that never truly left you. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready to take back control, not through quick fixes, but by rebuilding your foundation. Start tomorrow morning, 3 minutes, 1 glass of warm beet ginger water, 5 deep breaths, 1 stretch. That's all it takes to start your 14-day circulation reboot. And when you notice those subtle changes, the energy, the confidence, the stronger mornings, I want you to come back and tell me. Leave a comment below and share your progress. You'll be surprised how many men are walking the same path towards strength and renewal. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, because next, I'll show you the 5 nighttime habits that silently destroy blood flow after 60 and how to fix them before they cause long-term damage. That video alone can change the way you rest and recover. I'm Dr. Evelyn Hart, and remember, your vitality is your best medicine. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to diagnose or treat any condition. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting any supplement or exercise routine, especially if you have underlying medical issues or take medication.